Hey guys, welcome back to the Culés podcast. Welcome back to another watch long. Now guys, apologies I wasn't able to record in these past couple of days. I was out of town and I wasn't able to record, but I'm back and Barcelona are back in La Liga, after our good midweek, comeback against Benfica. Barcelona, they are back and we are here to play in La Liga. The game has started. We're in the first minute right now. The lineup for tonight's match, you have Szczęsny in goal, and this is surprising because I thought Iñaki Peña, he would have started. You also have Jose Koundé, Pau Cubarsí, Eric Garcia, Balde. In the midfield, you have Frenkie de Jong, Pedri. He was feeling sick. He was feeling really, really bad, and so that's why you see the inclusion of Frenkie de Jong, partner alongside Marc Casado, Lamine Yamal, Fermin Lopez, Raphinha, and Ferran Torres. And when you look at this lineup, Barcelona, I think we have enough to beat Valencia, and we do need to win because Atletico Madrid, as you can see right here, they did drop points against Villarreal. And when you look at La Liga table right here, if Barcelona, we were to win this match, we would only be 3 points behind Atletico Madrid, and we'd be keeping on with Real Madrid, who did win convincingly against Real Valladolid, in which they did win 3-1. But all right, guys, let me bring in the audio. Wait, let me stream this right here. Bring this as well. There we go.
That came out from retirement this summer. He didn't look good at Benfica, but Hansi Flick trusts him much better than he trusts in Iñaki.
Lamine Yamal getting on the ball.
All right there, Frenkie. Frenkie, there we go, goal. Lamine Yamal assist, guys. I just got into the stream. What a start, boys. What a pass from Lamine Yamal to Frenkie. Good finish, Frenkie de Jong. Let's go, boys. We take the lead.
It can't get any better for Barcelona. Derek, the way they scored this goal with Lamine Yamal, who had a very discreet performance.
Let's go.
At Benfica at the Champions League, despite winning a penalty. It all starts with this quick combination. The energy that
good work from Fermin Lopez, Lamine Yamal.
He's surrounded by two players.
What a cross into Frenkie. Hey, good run from Frenkie de Jong into the box as well.
Making a diagonal run, clearing the space for Frenkie de Jong. He's got time for a first touch, and then...
Oh, that's such poor defending from Valencia as well. No one was marking him. We take the lead 1-0. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Better start ever for Barcelona in this season.
And Frenkie de Jong, no stranger to scoring against Los Che. Time in his career, and Barcelona off and running.
Come on, that's exactly what we wanted. Let me move that right there. There we go.
Their improvement, and it has been a discernible improvement under Carlos Corberán, but I think the hope was to keep things tight, to keep Hansi Flick's attackers at bay, to keep it at 0-0.
Barcelona take the lead. Okay. Solid. And as I was saying, we'd be 3 points behind Atletico Madrid with this win, and Barcelona, we'd be 7 points behind Real Madrid. Ugh. But come on.
For Valencia to keep the game tight. I don't think they're going to change that much. They need to stay.
We need to start racking up some points
against Barcelona, which is quite risky considering that Ferran is faster, way faster than Lewandowski. I don't know if they were expecting that. But they're not going to change anything from the time being.
Nice, Fermin. Balde into space. Carrying the ball. Find Raphinha.
Plenty of attacking options once more.
Ooh.
Maybe the most dangerous attack.
It goes out for a corner.
For the Blaugrana. The alarm bells ringing again.
And it's, again, Fermin getting involved. Alejandro Balde, who is improving.
Fermin Lopez has had a good start to the game, guys.
Offensive output.
He's had a good start to the game.
I think there was a touch by Fulquier.
Yeah.
Raphinha blocking Raphinha's shot.
Fulquier.
Strong run by Alex Balde and the build-up just then. See what Barcelona tend to do. Corner kick situations. Headed away, strong header away by Cesar Tárrega. Hails from the Valencia
Nice, Lamine.
like so many
Oh, unlucky.
ranks. As Lamine Yamal trying to burst through the centre on that occasion for the Blaugrana.
All the way back.
Well, it's a high tempo start here from Barca.
Exactly what they needed and exactly what Hansi Flick was.
What a pass from
Exactly the
Szczęsny.
reason why there's so much rotation in Barcelona's squad. He wanted fresh legs. He wanted to be aggressive since the beginning, and his players are delivering.
It's good to see Fermin Lopez in the initial 11.
It was a clash between Fermin Lopez and right here. What's up, Nick? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream.
Energy, the same high press.
It's been a good start from Barcelona. I'm liking the intensity that the team is showing right now.
The number 10 for Hansi Flick is not the most technically gifted player, but the player who's got more energy. And Fermin does that role superbly. This is Lamine Yamal. Look at Ferran Torres' movement off the ball, just throwing a defender with him and clearing the space for Frenkie de Jong coming from behind. Fulqui's a little bit late.
That's a lovely goal right there. Lamine Yamal, another assist.
It's about how quick you can move the ball, and Barcelona are so far in these 7 minutes outstanding.
It's going to be really fascinating to see how this goes up front for Barcelona tonight. I say that.
Let's bounce back.
Well, we
Come
all
on.
know how great a goal scorer Robert Lewandowski is, but hasn't been in the best of form. And it's
We've
a
qualified for the Champions League.
in attack.
Copa del Rey, as of right now, going really well.
Leading the line.
What we need to do right now is put some emphasis on La Liga.
From the first line.
Start winning some games.
Was his pass that time. Ferran Torres, former Valencia player, of course. Product of the youth academy. And here is Lamine Yamal.
Frenkie de Jong was trying to make the same run again, trying to connect with Lamine Yamal.
They can hit you from the right, they can hit you from the left. Balde high up the pitch that time.
All right.
7 minutes
Eric
on the
Garcia.
clock. Barcelona
Open out wide.
in front already.
I'm going 4-0 Barca. Okay.
Frenkie de Jong.
Big win for Barcelona. What's up, NJ? Frenkie de Jong only scores great goals. Madrid ain't losing, only draws. Ferran!
From Ferran Torres.
Oh, Ferran Torres isn't celebrating because he scored against his ex-team.
It is against his past. But Barcelona
The law of the X. Barcelona.
here.
Opening 10 minutes, 2 goals. I was reading the comments and so I wasn't able to see the
Liga. But Valencia off to a
goal at all.
And you were so right, Derek, a few seconds ago.
How do we score this?
Right, they can kill you from the left, and that's why Alejandro Valde's improvement in offensive production is so important. He gives the width.
Eric Garcia, Frankie, out wide of Balde. Balde puts in the cross. Oh, what a good cross from Balde, but that was a very good finish from Ferran. That's not an easy finish whatsoever.
Yada getting late again. Barcelona's
Ferran.
fast movement of the ball and pace of the
Ferran has been on fire recently in these past couple of games. It was a nice goal from Ferran, yeah, 100%.
in these opening 10 minutes.
But yet again, no one was marking him. No one was marking the Barcelona player making the run inside the box.
For understandable reasons.
Good start to the game, 2-0.
Just a hint of a smile, no more. Barcelona and with a great chance of effectively putting this away early on. Valencia need the points. Rise up above 19th place. Frenkie de Jong, Ferran Torres with the 2 goals. Valencia trying to get something started in attack. Hugo Lopez will look to support Hugo Duro, not the only one. Andre Almeida.
All right.
As well, but free kick has been given by
I want to see what's Barcelona's next fixture. The next fixture is against Atalanta, and then it's against
The likes of Gallá,
Deportivo Alavés, and we're back in the Copa del Rey.
but that's a foul.
Okay.
For sure. José Luis Gallá, Luis Rioja.
So Hansi Flick making some rotation, looking ahead towards that game against Atalanta, potentially.
So maybe an examination here for Szczęsny.
All right. Free kick though for Valencia.
Belu not averse to striking them. 6-year-old midfield.
Ferran is a good player. As long as he's a super sub, he will succeed.
And it is Pepelu.
Oh,
Slithers all the way through.
corner for Valencia. The wall doing its job. Ferran in a great Barcelona team doesn't have a place. If we're being honest, you know, Ferran, he's not going to be a starter. Even if, you know, in one of the great Barcelona teams, don't even think that he could make the bench. But Ferran, as a super sub, he gives a lot. He gives a lot. Option off of the bench, you know, energy, mobility against tired legs.
Pepelu who sent that one in. And it spins through for what will be another corner. This time on the right.
And as you know, as a super sub,
Well traveled.
he's a good option. But when you start asking stuff of him, I think that's where, you know, confliction of expectations can come. He's more like a Pedro role. I agree, NJ. I agree. What's up, Thomas? Good to see you. Visca Barça, Flick is a magician. Torres is banging. He's been amazing in coming off as a super sub in these last couple of games. The brace against Borussia Dortmund, the pass against Benfica, this start right here. He's been good. He's been good. He's not a starter. That's a given. I agree with you. I think when he was first signed, the expectation was that he would be a mainstay in that, you know, on that wing. There's no shame on that. As long as you contribute, you will be respected. Absolutely. There's no shame in being a super sub. You're playing for, you know, the best club in the world, you know, in Barcelona. Massive expectations, and just being here, you know, you've in some sense you have made it.
2-0 to Barcelona. Goals.
And that's nothing to be ashamed of for just being a starter.
Frenkie de Jong and then Ferran Torres. Remember, Barcelona have made certain of their presence in the Champions League round of 16. You can see
Frenkie.
Consolation there, Alex, for Valencia.
It's a 4-2-3-1 in attack. It's more of a 4-4-2 in defense, with Almeida playing more or less alongside Hugo Duro, trying to press the two center-backs of Barcelona when playing out front of back.
You'll play no matter what, as long as you're smart and contribute. Let's say 10 minutes, you'll be counted.
Champions League, important for Barcelona.
Is Ferran, you know, satisfied with that as well?
February, already a crowded
Oh, nice. Ah, good try. Oh, what pass from Fermin. Raphinha, please score this. Oh, what a goal. That was a brilliant goal. Oh my goodness. The best Brazilian gets on the score sheet. 13 minutes and we're leading 3-0. Manito? Bro, imagine we score 5.
They're sending a strong message to the crowd, to the fans, that they're not giving away La Liga, or at least that they're gonna fight for it. Raphinha with his gesture, and this is what
oh my, that back heel from Lamine, even though it didn't work out, but I want to talk about this pass from Fermin. Turning gives a brilliant pass to Raphinha. Raphinha does a great job of beating the keeper. Marwan was in no man's land. But hey, I mean, Marwan, you know, he did his best.
Valencia need to wake up, or this is going to be hell for them.
At least he didn't, you know, commit a foul. Ansu Fati time in the second half and he scores.
Stunning.
Oh, just Koundé. Lapse of concentration. What a start to the match, boys. 3-0.
Because you would expect, if you are Carlos Corberán, that this set of players that are not accustomed to play with each other would have a slower start. But this is not the case. Raphinha.
Lamine Yamal arrives for the players high up, including Ferran Torres. Almeida trying to spring.
All right.
Instant control, good control.
In the second half, if things go like this, I would like to see, Ansu Fati. I'd want to see Paulo Torre. I want to see Hector 4. You give rest to Balde as well. You bring on Gerard Martin. I have 5 substitutions in mind. Pau Victor, Ansu Fati, Paulo Torre, Hector 4, and Gerard Martin. Those are the 5 substitutions I make. You can even bring in Anders Christensen, depending how fit he is. He was in the squad against Benfica. Could he receive minutes in this match?
And they had, remember Ludovic Juli, a very fast player making runs like crazy from the other flank. Raphinha is the new Ludovic Juli, and Lamine Yamal is the new Ronaldinho.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
Raphinha is the new Ronaldinho. Okay, guys, let's not go that far.
So many people talk, rightly so, about Pep Guardiola, but the Rijkaard era was a pretty special.
That's a crazy statement from the commentator.
Here in Barcelona as well.
Yeah, and he lifted the team. The team in 2002, 2003 they were terrible. They barely qualified for the Europa League, and then Frank Rijkaard took over. They signed Ronaldinho, and everything changed.
I don't know if you caught a glimpse of that caption seconds ago there, Alex. The possession percentage, 89.
It's carnage for Valencia.
A painful start for Valencia. Strong connections between these two cities.
All right.
Valencia having made the journey up the coast. A big fundraising effort, of course, on the part of Barcelona to help the communities who were impacted by the tragedy, not just in Valencia, but in the surrounding towns and villages.
I have a friend, a good friend.
Also, guys, I'm really surprised that Iñaki Peña isn't starting.
Barcelona, my friend Paco, who lives in Valencia now. And
Thoughts on Szczęsny starting instead?
And he was affected. He and his family were affected for the flooding.
Oh, Fermin. Bro, what a... Oh my goodness, guys! What a performance Fermin Lopez is putting in. He's been outstanding so far. He's been getting into these pockets, and what a pass to Ferran. Good run as well. Very good movement. He was trying to find Raphinha, just the pass is intercepted. Oh. Marcasolo tried to go with the...
Can have a run at the Barca defense. Diego Lopez, the 22-year-old, moving over towards
reset, boys, reset.
From Turon in the north, Asturias. Was actually on the books of Barcelona for a while.
And Real Madrid,
before that, yeah. Doesn't happen too often.
No. He's been part of both youth systems, but he established himself finally as a professional at Valencia. Kiko Femenia, the right back for Villarreal, is a player that had minutes, had playing time with both B teams, for Barcelona B and for Real Madrid B.
Look at where Raphinha is all the way. Basically in the right back position. He was like right next to Jules Koundé.
He just turned 18 this week.
4 days ago,
Yep. Insane maturity levels right there from Pau. Oh, mistake from Jules Koundé.
I don't use that expression in connection with Barcelona really so far.
And I want to give credit to Pau Guardi, guys, because you saw Kusuna for Man City debut, and he had a shaky debut,
Most of the time at right back.
And that's completely understandable. He's a youngster coming into, one of the best teams in the world right now in Man City. Obviously, they've been struggling this season, but they've been one of the best teams in the past couple of seasons. And it just shows of the quality that Pau Guardi has. I think Raphinha is the first Brazilian in Barcelona who scores plus 20 goals in the first half of the season. Really? Wow. Hold on.
Swing this one away. To curl it back.
Is Neymar not included in that?
In in the path of Andre Almeida. Dimitri Fulquier mopping up. The other card for him in this game. And he'll miss the next match, which is a big one for Valencia at home against Celta de Vigo. Grinds to a halt here. 20 minutes have elapsed. And 3 Barcelona goals to report. All started with Frenkie de Jong.
I'm trying to see if there's any stats right here.
Against his old club. And who else on current form?
Wow.
Raphinha with the third.
Oh, mistake from Fermin.
There for Fermin Lopez.
All good, all good. No, don't concede, don't concede. Lovely work from Marc Casado right there.
Inside the box was a good one from Marc Casado.
Again, taking a lot of risks with that sliding challenge in the box. Let's see. Ooh,
No, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. Marc Casado has given away a penalty.
I think that they're reviewing it at the VAR.
As the ball was moving, so yeah, maybe there was a hint of contact, but moving ball. And here's
From that angle, it's a penalty.
Fulquier for company. Alex Balde. And a goal kick is the outcome. Might go back to that last incident. Here we are.
That was totally unnecessary. That's a penalty to me.
I think that's a penalty.
From that angle. Yeah, you see it from that angle.
I always have
That's a
the
penalty.
same-
That's a penalty.
question for here. Would you
Ah.
middle of the park with that action, Derek?
Probably.
Probably, right? That should be a penalty then.
But not
Okay.
as such, it's
We got away with one there. I genuinely thought that was a penalty.
for Carlos del Cerro Grande in the video assist center, VAR center.
See, but stuff like this is what angers me because
Referee is
You know,
Cesar Sotogrado.
decisions like that, for example, that should go against Barcelona,
Still being licked.
don't, and decisions that should go in favor, don't. You know?
They went down just as that was developing.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, I mean, it was clumsy from Marc Casado. You shouldn't. Obviously, you know, the Valencia player was in a dangerous situation, but at times Marc Casado, he does have that in his game sometimes.
The problem is that he's not being given so many playing minutes. He played the other day at Benfica.
I'm surprised that they're not giving that as a
He
pan.
can also be a holding midfielder.
Let me see if I can find like some photos of it.
He doesn't see him as a regular starter, but he sees him as a very useful member of the squad.
That to be a free kick. Barcelona bossing the game.
I want to see. I want to see it a little bit more clearly.
Set up for the Blaugrana, Alex.
It's a 4-2-3-1, but sometimes it's some sort of a 4-3-3 because Frenkie de Jong. Oh, what a ball!
Look
Oh
at
my
this.
God, Fermin.
Another opportunity. And
Offside,
Fermin
no.
Lopez, but
Oh my goodness, that would have been perfect.
remain onside as that pass was made. And you can see here the timing.
That's onside. Oh my goodness, that pass from Pau Cubarsí. That's world class right there.
Are the risks of playing highlights against such a dynamic team.
What a goal!
I think he's onside.
And I think you're right.
Nah, that pass from Pau Cubarsí. Fermin Lopez gets on the score sheet. 4-0 in 24 minutes.
He didn't stray. And this is an absolute pasting. 25.
Nah, that's an amazing pass from Pau.
Barca,
I know that was a fantastic finish.
4 to the good.
I know that was a brilliant finish from Fermin, but that pass from Pau Cubarsí, oh my goodness.
There was not only Fermin, but
Great
also
control.
Torres. That swap of positions is a killer for any defense, and then the composure again, the technical ability of Fermin.
Fermin Lopez has been
Get this ball
unbelievable
down, and
in this
then
game so
the
far.
bounce of the ball, just putting the ball away from Mamarda.
4-0, boys.
This is why Hansi Flick wants energetic number 10s instead of more technically gifted players. He wants them to break into the space, and they're doing it perfectly today.
Let's go.
So Fermin Lopez. joining in as far as the goal scoring is concerned. Frenkie de Jong.
Can Barcelona get 5 in 20 in the open 25 minutes?
Trying to find the right angle. And Raphinha on that left-hand side, and Valencia just not coming up with any answers.
Nah, it was onside. Yep.
With something to spare there in the end.
Like half a body length of
Look, the space, the gap between Jarek, the left center back, and José Luis Gallá, the left back. Valencia defenders are too far apart.
Yeah.
a horrendous start
In
from
terms of corners,
Valencia.
a little bit deceptive in terms of the overall trajectory of this game. Ferran Torres was reaching out. trying to
No
get
foul.
into the pass from Lamine Yamal.
No, boys, look at this right here.
As well as tail is
Look at that pass from Pau.
He's on fire.
The speaker played some German party music.
For Barcelona, that
What's up, Van Lee? Cuarcy is why Rajo wants to leave. Imagine that.
even Eric Garcia are
Oh, man. Guys, this pass from Pau Cuarcy all the way into the feet of Fermin. Amazing. Raphinha into space. Jules Koundé.
Koundé.
Ferran.
And on a play
No!
for Ferran Torres.
No one could have...
On the volley, though. Just increased the degree of difficulty.
But look all the movement of the ball. Fermin making that diagonal run. Ferran Torres going to the far post. Raphinha getting away from it to clear the space for his teammate. This is like...
Oh, man, we were so close to scoring the
This is
fifth.
excellent.
It's been a fantastic half of football from Barcelona. We are playing at an absurd level right now.
There would be changes, needed fresh legs. The one thing he got wrong was he said it wouldn't be easy
No.
against Valencia.
And it's been so easy for them. It's unbelievable. This is the dreamt start for Barcelona. And they keep going. Raphinha making that run again. They're hungry for more.
Zestful start from Barça, who haven't had their troubles to seek in La Liga. It's been a very different story in the other competitions when you think about the Champions League, the Supercopa, which they prevailed, Copa del Rey, and of course they meet Valencia.
I mean, from just right now, Hansi Flick and already started to make substitutions. We look so much more fluid with Lewandowski. Without Lewandowski, though, could you imagine Gyökeres or Isak here? Oh, and also, Van Lee, did you see the goal that Isak scored in the last game?
But they averaged 64% so far.
Lovely goal from the striker.
The best of the expectations.
Yeah, this is a story so far of Barcelona hitting the highest of possible high notes.
What a ball. Ah!
But Mamardashvili just managed to get there. We haven't really mentioned his name quite simply because he hasn't had saves to make, and well, he's picked the ball out of his own net 4 times. He's a very good goalkeeper, but powerless to prevent any of the Barca goals.
No.
Oh, bro.
Powerless today. He committed a terrible mistake at Sevilla.
I would love to have Mamardashvili at the club.
And they considered the equalizer.
I need to see that in slow motion.
And that was totally unnecessary.
Because it seems that Marcasado, he doesn't get the ball. I would even take Sesko, 6'5" and lanky. Imagine Lamine crossing to him. I think Sesko as a backup would be good. I don't know about a starter. I don't know about that. Because at Barcelona, your striker has to be world class and pumping in huge numbers. You know? The replay for the first goal. Lovely cross.
Look at Ferran drawing Cesar Tárrega with him and opening up that sliver of space for Frenkie de Jong. The timing was perfect.
Don't forget, coming up at half-time here on ESPN Plus, Kay Murray in the studio with Alejandro Moreno and Interested to get their thoughts and the thoughts of Luis Garcia.
Ale is still fascinated by the Espardeñas.
Yes. Wasn't sure if he was a fan or not.
Next time I will go home to Barcelona for vacation, I'll bring a pair to Ale. I just need his number, his size.
Oh, lovely. No.
Again, it was
So close.
the initial header on it, then Jarek is playing in central defense. Jarek Gaziorowski, to give him his full name, Polish dad, born in the community of Valencia, like so many who wear their colours.
Oh my God, Fermin.
Lopez, a bit of a
Great ball
change
into
for
Raphinha. Raphinha, cross it. No.
was away by Tarega. Fermin Lopez thrilling everyone.
Oh.
And Balde.
Oh. Dude, look at Raphinha just standing there.
Barcelona unrelenting.
And the first two saves by Mamardashvili. Speaking of
Great save from Mamardashvili right there. What a shot as well from Balde.
To get in the way of them. Warm applause.
Bro, how are we 7 points behind Madrid? Unbelievable. I know. Barcelona, this season we've been playing so much better football than them, but our results haven't been up to par.
Touch on for Lamine Yamal.
There's a slight change in Valencia.
Bro, those drop points against teams that we shouldn't have been dropping, Las Palmas, you know, Celta, Atletico. It's frustrating. We're gonna win the league, I believe. Dorian, confident. I like it. Barcelona can still win the league. It's going to be very difficult because there is currently a 7-point gap between us and Real Madrid, and we're gonna have to make that up somehow. But there's still no Clásico to come, and there's still a lot of football to be played. I don't see why. I think we can score 7. Don't concede, boys. Don't concede.
And that has to be a penalty, and it is in favour of Hugo Duro. Hansi Flick having his say. Card is coming out. Szczęsny cautions for that.
Penalty for Valencia.
Will hope to get themselves on the scoreboard. Koundé was down. Boos from the Barcelona fans.
Bro, can Szczęsny just stop giving penalties and fouls away?
Yeah, and
Szczęsny gives away a penalty.
That this penalty will be ruled out because of this. If the video referee considers that there was a foul over Jules Koundé, and then again the high line, Pau Cubarsí just telling Marc Casado, get on Hugo Duro. Casado is late, but so is Szczęsny. This is the kind of risks that you are taking playing Szczęsny instead of Iñaki Peña, being 36 and not being used to play with high line.
Another mistake from Szczęsny right there, man. Madrid have had 2 extra games in February. They play every 3 days for 2 months. But in La Liga, we're equal on points.
That to look at. Look as though there was any offside, any question of
If Madrid
offside.
can draw 2 times in 10 games while we win, or 10 games, we'll only be down 3 points before we face them again. So winning seems doable. We can absolutely win the league. I'm not.
Over the different angles, and most pertinently running the rule over these angles with regard to the incident.
Is that a foul on Jules Koundé? I mean, that is. That is a foul.
Well, he's very deliberately, says Sotogrado walking over, and he will be fed the footage.
Gaia doesn't go for the ball.
VAR centre. This is what he's looking at.
Yeah, he goes for the ball, but there's excessive force, there's a collision. That should have been a foul.
Koundé.
Yeah, at no point does Gaia go for the ball.
Quite a bit of time later, Valencia made their way forward. And were awarded that penalty.
As well, you even see the arm above on Jules Koundé.
He clips Koundé's left foot. That should be a foul.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
And then the follow-up is...
I don't think you can argue much about that. I think it's a penalty for Valencia. Szczęsny gets there late. There's no doubt about that.
Touched by Eric Garcia.
Not a quick decision, this, is it? He's certainly taken his time.
And it's just that there's a foul on Jules Koundé that precedes it.
Here we go now. Well, he says
Foul.
penalty after all. Didn't want to rush.
No, it's not penalty. He means foul.
Gaia looking less than happy.
He called for a foul, I think.
Yeah, there was confusion there with that signal. Looked as though he pointed over to the penalty spot. But
Another mistake from Szczęsny, boys. Look,
that certainly is what it looked
he
like.
misses the ball again.
Has a reaction either.
Madrid TV is warming up their cameras.
We're all confused.
Very confused.
Now, I think in Barcelona, we got away with one there, knowing that it was a foul on Jules Koundé. But at the same time, Szczęsny, he commits another foul. He commits another mistake as well.
The official caption.
He mistimes the reading of the ball yet again. Sent off against Madrid. Against Benfica, gave away a penalty. Awful mistake against Balde. And now against Valencia. I'm sorry, as a keeper, you know, how can you have all of these mistakes?
Mamardashvili getting his gloves on it.
He got away with one there. He got away with one there, if we're being honest.
Trying in other leagues, they're going to be introducing pilot programs with referees explaining their decisions.
That happened in the Intercontinental Cup,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
And it's interesting because you can hear the referee is explaining his decision.
Well, it's going to be happening in Germany, pilot program there very soon. In comes the corner, and it was Ferran Torres ready to attack it.
All right.
The corner, it'll be.
Yeah.
This has been a stroll
Right here. And this was the foul against Jules Koundé. At no point does Gaia go for the ball right here. Why isn't Iñaki playing? I mean, Iñaki is perfectly fit to play. It just seems that Hansi Flick wanted to opt for Szczęsny.
And it casts some more doubts over Szczęsny's ability to be the goalkeeper for Barcelona.
But it didn't happen.
But it didn't happen, officially.
Ooh, so close.
It's been just about everywhere.
All right.
Look, they hunt in packs. This is exactly what Hansi Flick wants and expects from his team.
Well, he's not creating. He's hounding, hassling and harrying Fermin Lopez up against Pepelu. They're in midfield. Only sporadic attacks from Valencia.
Yeah.
4 down here. Not what you need when you're in the lower reaches of the table. Results have been better.
Okay.
Let's say they were slightly lucky against Real Madrid. Let it slip in the closing stages. Valencia,
Which on the AC?
Copa del
Or the
Rey
fan at
wins
least.
against Eldense and Orense. 1-1 draw away to Sevilla.
They could have won easily that game, but Mamardashvili made that mistake in the dying minutes. They've been improving.
Pass was by Fulquier. The Pistons pumping there. Rioja. Well, he's fast, but even then, couldn't quite get there.
He's not that fast to be able to get to that.
Even Frenkie de Jong is defending at high intensity today at Barcelona.
Player who endured a bit of a nightmare in the earlier part of the season on the injury front. You know how talented he is. Always thought he's, in many respects, the archetypal Barcelona footballer. Let's see why they were attracted to him in the first place.
Me too. And he comes from Ajax. There's that undeniable link through Johan Cruyff between Ajax and Barcelona. He looked like the perfect player to be the chief of the midfield.
Looking for more here, Barça, and Ferran Torres took a deflection.
So close to making it 5.
He thought that had a chance of going in.
That first touch. And this second touch, turning...
There was a deflection.
Was perfect. That's why Manchester City paid a lot of money for him when he was still super young at Valencia.
Yep.
Raphinha saying hello to the fans.
Barcelona here at their temporary home, Montjuic, by Raphinha that time. Lamine Yamal.
Oh!
We know that's
Imagine if Lamine was able to go through.
in his repertoire. A challenge coming in, a good one from Castro.
Lovely challenge from Marcasola as well. Is Balde going to get there? Yeah, Balde has got in there.
Straining every sinew in a bid to keep it in play. And gifted it to Valencia.
Handball?
Balde has improved a lot in the last games, and he's so good carrying the ball and dribbling out of the bag, out of pressure, and that allows Barcelona to overcome that strategy from the rivals. And this is what Lamine Yamal, he tried such a cheeky move. He tried to go through 7 defenders, and he was this close of doing it.
Yarek.
If that last defender wasn't there, Lamine goes through. He goes through and he's free. Mistake. Oh no. Raphinha still has the ball. Ball Garcia. Barcelona restarting play right here. It's been a very, very solid half of football, guys. Other than that, mishap between, the Koundé foul and Szczęsny committing the penalty. It's been perfect. It's been perfect.
Ferran Torres, Raphinha, Fermin Lopez contributing as well. The cries of Barça continue to be heard.
Oh, nice. Raphinha bad pass. All good, all good. Ferran putting some pressure. Valencia defenders clear it.
Torres. He's trying to put the wind up. Tarrega. Ten attempts. Officially recorded.
Lamine. Ferran.
Target.
Oh, Lamine, good work.
Lamine Yamal.
No.
And sat behind for the corner by Yarek.
They're relentless. 4-0. Almost the first half being over, and they keep going and going. And Lamine Yamal still wants his own goal as well.
A lot of very easy on the eye football for K. Murray, Ani Moreno and Luis Garcia to reflect upon shortly. Taken short by Raphinha, got it back from Lamine Yamal.
Move this, move over here.
Oh, Lamine Yamal, that was so mischievous for my next trick.
Foul.
There will be additional
No.
Wow.
He's got plenty of. He's quite a genius.
Bro, Lamine Yamal is like, when he's in this mood.
Only 17. That's the most scary part for Barcelona's opponents.
Through the legs of Diego Lopez.
Magic at the kid's feet, literally.
There's Koundé trying to judge the bounce of the ball. Raphinha. Little flick, deft.
Unlucky.
Koundé couldn't quite.
Nice, Frenkie. Good work, Frenkie. It's been a good half from Frenkie de Jong. It's been a very good half. Open the scoring. Got the goal for the 1-0. Involved in the build-up play for the other goals. Overall, very good performance. But I will have to say this Valencia side has been very, very poor.
on the left, and Raphinha playing number 10 now.
Mentioned earlier, this is Barcelona's temporary home. Trying to come up with a solution for the next league edition of El Clasico.
All right. 5 minutes of added time.
Stadium runs out.
Lamine, aka Neymar Jr.
They have concerts coming up, including the Rolling Stones.
Also, Neymar Jr. apparently heading to Santos.
Find another venue.
Bro, he straight up just finessed the Saudis.
Time will tell.
He was injured for the majority of his time there. I think what?
For Barcelona.
He played 1 or 2 games? Hold on, I want to see this. Like, how many games did Neymar actually play for Al Hilal? Neymar.
Months ago, just saying.
He's played... hold on. He's had 7 appearances. Oh my gosh.
European capitals.
He's had 7 appearances.
It looks like it's an obsession by Joan Laporta, who's been trying to play.
And what?
Atletico Madrid in
His
Miami.
salary is like 100 million per year or something.
Clásico elsewhere.
Bro, straight finessed them.
Fans are not
The
happy.
last time he played was in November of last year.
See, Alde is so good doing that. You're under pressure, you give the ball to him, and he's able to take a player on a one-on-one situation and just undo the trouble.
Man, and even then, I think he went off injured.
On top of Balde. Valencia with Luis Rioja in their ranks. Well, first half story. Good.
Yeah, Neymar came on in the 58th minute, but then he gets injured in the 87th. That's so sad, man. So sad of Neymar's
The
career.
world will be enjoying that aftertaste.
Wow.
There's Kunde who stabbed that one in. Certainly a good night to
All right.
a bit of pan con tomate.
Pam tomate y pernil with some ham.
Always good with a bit of ham.
Frankie.
Kunde. Times it has fallen quiet. It's a reflection of just how good Barcelona have been when you think about the incidents around the goals and the general attacking play. And
Unlucky.
Ferran Torres was unable to keep it going. It was Tarrega who played it out of there.
They keep pressing, they keep anticipating. Look where Eric Garcia and Paco
Barcelona are
Garcia
getting to the 50-50 balls first.
It's amazing.
Lovely pass, Lamine.
Here's another
No!
exciting moment, and
Oh, Lamine Yamal with the brace. No, Fermin Lopez with the brace.
Again, Raphinha
5.
denied,
5.
but an added time
Manida.
at the end of this first half. Fermin Lopez for the second time. Barcelona
In one half of
for
football.
fifth time. This is emphatic. My goodness.
Fermin Lopez, best player of the half, I would say.
Going and
Brace from Fermin Lopez.
they had swapped
What a pass from Lamine.
earlier,
Raphinha onside. Lovely pass from Lamine. Raphinha unlucky, hits the post. Rebound falls to Fermin Lopez. Right place, right time.
Staying wide on the left, gets lucky, and finishes it with an easy final and first touch. This is the best Barcelona, the best 45 minutes of Barcelona this season by far.
I wouldn't say so. And Fermin Lopez kisses the Barcelona badges. Lovely to see.
Barcelona brilliance. And Fermin Lopez getting the nod from Hansi Flick. And really
I mean, I would say Barcelona's best performance, I would say, was against Real Madrid.
Well, how is this going to end? I think it's a legitimate question at this stage of the game.
Barcelona could have genuinely, been scoring 7 to 8 against Madrid. Just Szczęsny, he got that red card.
To restrict chances. That must be said. Most of the opportunities created have been put away. It has that sort of feeling. It was a 7-0 margin of victory for Barca.
And there we go. That's the end of the half.
2016.
Barcelona absolutely dominant in that half. Lovely, lovely to see. Yeah, right here. You can see it. Let me. Raphinha, he hits the post, and then the rebound falls to Fermin Lopez, who was making the run inside the box. And then from then on, he scores the rebound. But overall, really solid half, guys. Really solid half. I've been liking the football that we've been playing. And, you know, man of the match so far, Fermin Lopez. Overall game. Fulham versus Manchester United. What's going on with that game? Man United 2-0. They've just scored. Stats. Man United are 12th. My goodness. 10 losses. More losses than wins. Chelsea in 6th position. Aston Villa in 8th. They were in the Champions League last season. Just too many draws. Too many. Liverpool, best team in the Prem right now. Manchester City climbing up. Win against Ipswich. Win against Chelsea 3-1. They drew against Brentford. But they've been slowly climbing up. Man City they've had a horrendous start. But wow, look at that. They've been climbing. Arsenal versus Manchester City next game. That's at the Etihad though. I mean at the Emirates. 6 points separate Manchester City and Arsenal. Nottingham Forest, they've slowed down in these last couple of weeks. Draw against Liverpool. That's not a bad result, but still. And then a 5-0 demolition against Bournemouth. That's a big blow. That's a big blow, I'm being honest. That's a shame. What's up, John? Barca just 1 goal away from reaching 100 goals in that competition so far this season. That's crazy. Well, but Barcelona, how many goals are we averaging per game? I want to see if I can find it. I'm pretty sure it's like at a 2 or 3. Hey, Kuli, can you check Barca Reacts' live stream? Barca Reacts? How come, Junior? Is he on like YouTube or something? As well. Another Barca YouTuber. Ah. Oh, right there, he's with NJ. Ah, lovely. Big up Barca. Lovely to see. I'm happy we have Flick. If not Flick, who would we have? I mean, if Flick wasn't available there, we probably would have stuck with Xavi. If we're being honest, we probably would have stuck with Xavi, Laporta, just having that faith. But it was the right decision to move on. Obviously, I think Laporta handled his, the resignation of Xavi, his sacking, I would say, in a poor manner. But overall, it's been it's been a good move from going from Xavi to Flick. And it's understandable. Xavi, he's growing. He's a new manager coming into the world of football. Hansi Flick, he's been in this situation since 2013, 2014. He's already been part of generational teams. He was part of the World Cup squad that won in 2014 in Germany. He was part of the coaching staff. He gave Bayern Munich a sextuple, you know? "21 goals in the last 4.5 games." What? Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. Barcelona are just absolutely going crazy. What's up, Samurai? Good to see you. Hi, bro. What a match. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Thoroughly enjoying it. If Barcelona, for example, base minimum, we want to be entertained. We're fans of the game. We're fans of the club. We want to see the team entertaining us, and that's what they've given us. And obviously, football in the 21st century has become more of winning trophies, of succeeding as a business. But making sure that entertainment that doesn't leave, I think, is vital. Fermin Lopez has scored a goal every 195 minutes for Barca's first team since his official debut in August 2023. With each passing day, he looks more like Pedro Rodriguez. Guys, what substitutions would you guys want to see in the second half? What subs would you guys want to see? Woohoo! Look at the nutmeg from Lamine. Let me see if I can find like a photo of it. All right. Nothing. Lovely to see Ferran actually play good. Ferran has been really good. He scored Barcelona's second, if I'm not mistaken, and he was really close to scoring the fifth. Barcelona's fifth goal at the time. Before Fermin Lopez scored it. He had this chance right here that went just slightly wide of the bottom right hand corner, and he did score the second, which Balde gave a good cross. And Ferran had a fantastic finish right there. His movement has been really good this game. And that's something, that he is better at than Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski, he's better at giving goals. But it's good to see Ferran in this great run of form in these past couple of weeks. Really good to see. Let me try to see the other goals. All right, so this was the first. Lamine Yamal cuts in, gives a cross to Frenkie de Jong. Frenkie de Jong controls it brilliantly, finishes it in the bottom left-hand corner. That was the first. The second was the Balde cross into Ferran. He scores that. The third was Raphinha. I'm trying to remember how that action went. How's that one? It was I think it was Fermin into Ferran, and then from Ferran into Raphinha. And then he goes around the keeper. Yep, I think. And then this is the fourth. Absolutely brilliant. This pass from Pau Cuarsí, guys, is insane. It's world class. From Pau. Fermin controls it brilliantly. and finish it in the top right-hand corner. And Mamardashvili has had 5 goals put past him. And I wouldn't say that he's at fault for any of them. All of these were goals that you can't do much about. Because Mamardashvili is a great shot stopper. And so Barcelona scoring past him in this manner, brilliant. Brilliant finishing from the boys. You also had this controversial decision. The penalty against the Valencia striker, which I don't think that there could be debate against Duro. I think that is a penalty. Szczęsny commits the mistake. But it is preceded by a foul on Szczęsny right here. Foul on Szczęsny. Tonight, I'd love to see Christensen, Pablo, and Hector. I agree. I would bring them on at the start of the second half. The game is done, is wrapped up. Bring on Hector Ford. Bring on Christensen. Maybe Christensen, you save him for like the 60th minute. You give him maybe 20 minutes or so. But give minutes to Pablo Torre, rest Lamine Yamal. I know these players want to be out there and keep on playing, but the season is long, You have to make sure these players are fit and ready for the majority of the season. Tonight would be a great time to give Christensen some minutes after his injury, but I would also love to see Fati and Pablo Torre get some minutes. I agree. You give minutes to Ansu Fati, see what he can do. You give minutes to Pablo Torre. I'd specifically be looking to give a big portion of minutes to Ansu Fati. I want to see Ansu Fati be given tons of minutes. Are you transmitting the game or just reacting to it? Well, I'm having like a watch along, so I am reacting to it. I have the audio from the match playing, but since it's halftime, there's ads playing, and things that could potentially be copyrighted. I just have it muted, but obviously I can't show the match, so unfortunately, I would love to have the match here, and have you guys watch it, but ESPN and La Liga, they would take it down. Let's go. Bro, it's been a fantastic half. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And then right here, like Fermi was in the right place for the right time for the fifth. Absolutely brilliant. His first... has Fermin Lopez assisted in La Liga before? Because I'm reading these stats, and it says he has his first assist in 44 matches for Barça in La Liga. Second brace with Barça. In the match, he's had 22 out of 26 in passes. 5 recoveries, 7 out of 9 duels won. 2 goals and 2 shots. Brilliant half from Fermin Lopez, guys. Who would you say has been the best performer so far? Please, I need the link to stream the game on my laptop. John, I'm watching it through ESPN. That's how I'm watching the match. Or you could do what Samurai said, and you can watch it on the Ola Football. I've never used the app, so I can't talk about its reliability or how great the app is, but that's an option right there. Oh no, it was Fermin Lopez who gave the pass for Raphinha for the third. Yeah, I remember now. Let me bring back the audio.
Plenty of energy, relentless until the last minute.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, they just had the music playing. I'm trying to see the Fermin Lopez pass because that was brilliant from him. All right, second half underway, boys.
Is the misery going to continue for Valencia? They came here tonight hoping that at least they would be obstinate, obdurate opponents. Maybe restrict early Barcelona chances, but they weren't able to do that. See if they can write a different story after the break.
All right.
Struggled to get into the game in the first half. It was a bit of a
Here we go.
hopeful attempt there from.
He assisted against Bayern. He did. But that was in the UCL.
As he finished the first
It wasn't in La Liga.
playing as a right wing back. On a back
I'm trying to see if that was actually, you know, his first assist in La Liga.
To the player playing on the right hand side.
Just running through the Barcelona team. The system
Oh, nice.
tonight.
Ooh. No foul.
Left-footed. Now they might have to pay
Don't commit the foul.
attention
Don't commit the
to
foul.
Barcelona.
Nice. Koundé.
Diego
Good
Lopez.
defending.
He was up inside the box. Anyway, a front foot beginning to the half from Losche. So they try again. And well, it might
Don't concede. Don't
be
concede.
alive for Rioja. Tried to slide
Eric
across
Garcia.
the area.
Take a bow.
Maybe counter-attacking possibilities
That's
now
a huge
for
tackle.
Barcelona as they try to spring Raphinha.
Another great Paul.
Eager to get to the ball.
Rafinha.
And
No.
behind it goes for the corner. Conceded by
Ah.
from one end to the other.
Unlucky.
1% of the energy that Raphinha has on the pitch.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Look at the
That
sprint.
look at that pass from Fermin Lopez, guys. Look at that pass. Come on.
The Valencia defenders are
Raphinha into tons of space.
Raphinha got there so early that he had no.
He tried to find Lamine Yamal.
And it all starts with this luxury from Lamine Yamal.
Yeah, no foul on Lamine right there. He tried to do that bit of skill, but it didn't work out.
Lamine Lopez.
Raphinha puts in the cross. Unlucky. Come on. Good recovery.
The fans always enjoy it when a player who doesn't get a game every single week comes in.
Same team. No substitutions at the moment. So Hansi Flick opting to have the same players play the second half.
It's not only the work; it's a commitment and the level of work that.
Which players are warming up?
For his teammates, and he's very beloved.
I want to see that.
Barcelona, he's a youth system product.
Marcasado, Pau,
A couple of seasons ago to a third.
Szczęsny.
Linares, because.
That's another debate that we're going to have, guys. Does Szczęsny continue to start in goal?
Too short. That he lacked physicality.
Because if he's made, you know, these mistakes playing in the high line, maybe he's, you know, even though I would say he's better than Iñaki, maybe he isn't just suited to the high line, you know?
Liga game, April 2015 against Getafe, and Ferran Torres
Mm.
was Raphinha.
I think right there, Raphinha made the wrong decision. You had Lamine Yamal wide open on the right-hand side.
For the Blaugrana.
Balde
Taking it around the outside.
puts in the cross to no one.
And Gaia was back in there defending.
And Fulquier just clears that.
To ping it out of there for
All right.
Valencia.
Nice, Frenkie.
First things first for them.
Good work.
To stop the bleeding, considerable bleeding in the first half here at the Montjuic.
As a manager, you always need to change the
Jules
direction of the
Koundé.
game, the strategy, and it's obvious that there's no way Valencia are going to win this game. But as you said, they need to stop
Yeah.
the bleeding, and you can set like minor goals, like let's win the second half
Yeah.
at least.
Try to have better possession phases.
Try to compete
Yeah.
against Barcelona. They didn't compete in the first half.
Not at all. Barcelona ran rampant, actually.
Stalling for Carlos.
Although football is working, I'm now streaming the game. Shout out Samurai.
too many of the
Guys, if you guys want to watch the match for free, apparently it's
in all.
you're able to stream the match on Ola Football. Shout out to Samurai.
Umar Sadiq warming up. The striker recently joined the team from Real Sociedad out on loan, and Diakabi is also warming up. He's about to make his comeback after a long-term injury.
And the meniscus problem. It's good to see him back. 329 days later. Wow.
Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul. That-
Injury.
Yannick was just grabbing Lamine Yamal's shirt right there.
Lamine Yamal, the recipient of the decision here.
The way he turns, the way he keeps the ball glued to his left foot.
It's so entertaining to watch Lamine Yamal.
But there was a kid 20 years ago called Leo Messi that did the same kind of Leo Messi, a kid. Haven't you heard of him?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good at football. He's very good. Szczęsny is a better goal stopper, but Peña is a better sweeper. I think I agree, Samurai. I generally think that, for example, in clutch situations, I think Szczęsny can turn out huge, just having a save out of nowhere. But looking at how comfortable both keepers have been in, functioning as a sweeper keeper and working that high line, I've seen Iñaki Peña better. And throughout, his entirety of his Barcelona career so far, I have not seen him make such gross mistakes that Szczęsny had playing that high line, And I get that. It's a bad game, etc. Szczęsny, new system, first time being so advanced. That timing, it's something that needs to be worked on and something that you're going to have to practice in the training sessions to improve. Maybe Szczęsny does get better, but... Ooh. It was a good shot from Marcos though. But this is an interesting conversation that we can have, Yeah, Martin, Paulo Torre, and I think that was Pau Victor warming up. Gavi as well.
Pau Cubarsí and Eric Garcia are like 10 meters inside Valencia's half. They're not... See, again, they're winning the ball back so early.
Yeah, that's happening time and again, isn't it? Barca's record margin of victory in La Liga against Valencia, 6-0.
Right now, I was just watching Marcos run, and sometimes it looks like he's running in slow motion. But right here, the Valencia defender was making a run. Nice, Szczęsny. He was making a run. He beat Fermin. I think he beat Raphinha. And right there, Marcos smartly just commits a tactical foul. It wasn't enough to be a yellow card, but as a pivot, as the protector of let's say your defensive line, you want to stop those runs before it becomes like a big danger. Robert Lewandowski also warming up. Why?
Goes through his paces. Interesting decision to leave him out. Somewhere along the line, you have to do that. You have to refresh. But the game's coming thick and fast. Atalanta in the Champions League on Wednesday.
Just give Robert Lewandowski the entirety of the game to rest. We're going to be playing on midweek against Atalanta.
Champions League matches by virtue of finishing in the top 8, but everybody needs a break occasionally.
Exactly, there again, and Lewandowski needs to get back.
Especially for Lewandowski, who is up there in age. I'd personally give the entirety of the game to Ferran.
At Betis, and this is a problem because he has an impact on and off the ball.
Raphinha, and is it going to be Ferran
Torres? He was so close to scoring the 6th. I will admit the pass from Raphinha was a little bit behind him, which made the
unstoppable right now. He can kill you with the ball.
The finish a little bit uncomfortable.
That cross lacked a little bit of pace that allowed
Yeah.
Jarek to close down.
Right there, the commentators talk about it.
His first touch is
But I want to applaud that run from Raphinha. Great job finding that space.
Slightly inaccurate to
All good though.
Desperation.
Ah man, in front he should have done a little bit better right here. He should have done better.
Not a single one mustered by Valencia.
Remember that penalty? Never happened.
Never happened. Yeah.
Never happened. Well, I don't think it would have stopped much or affected the outcome of the match. Barcelona, they were by far the dominant team.
After Andre Almeida had played it in. Trying to win it there was Guerra in central midfield. Rioja.
Good effort.
Lovely chance right there from the team. This year, Peña has improved a lot, but whenever I see him start, I have a sour taste in my mouth from his previous form he had shown last year. Okay. But Samurai, do you think that Szczęsny has been, or that Iñaki Peña has been, let's say, disappointing in the games that he's played? I don't think so. I don't think that Iñaki Peña has done anything to warrant him being on the bench. You know?
Staying right on the halfway line to leave the attackers offside, and this is exactly what people expect from Frenkie de Jong as well.
And that was Raphinha.
Bro, Raphinha has been outstanding this season. When you actually think about Robert Lewandowski actually coming on, wow.
The Hunter is getting ready.
Robert Lewandowski.
I think he's going to be giving rest to Raphinha, I think. I'd give rest to one of the wingers.
Corner kick.
Gerard Martin coming on.
The left back.
The young left back who's extended his contract, and it comes from Fermin Lopez. Good news for Barca fans this week. Gerard Martin and Araujo both extending their deals.
Gerard will be a straight swap
Yes.
for Ale Valde, but I'm curious about...
Gerard Martin and Ron Araujo both renewed their contracts. In regards to Gerard Martin, good news, I guess.
Well, they want more, the Barca fans. Not content with the 5.
Not content with the 5. Manito though.
Raphinha was at the ready. Ferran Torres had to touch that one on. Playing for each other. It was Casado who went in. Another corner.
All good.
Forced by Ferran Torres. Lamine Yamal.
All right, another corner for Barca right here.
Raphinha beside him. Taken short to Raphinha.
Lamine.
Lamine Yamal. Once he gets into his stride, he's...
Oh my goodness. If Lamine Yamal scored that, because he already beat one. If he managed to beat the second, and then beat the goalkeeper, whew.
Few times really. Almeida. And Szczęsny
Nice, Szczęsny, good save.
getting his gloves on it for Barcelona. Underworked by Szczęsny in this game. Rioja and Gaia. The pass there, and this time, finally, Hugo Duro and Valencia have opened their account. Hugo Duro with his 7th of the season.
5-1.
La Liga. Szczęsny, no clean sheet for him in his first appearance in the Primera. 5-1.
A small solace for Valencia that they scored a goal. It was a good move as well, from left to right and from right to left. A good run into the space by Hugo Duro, and Pau Cubarsí a little bit late in order to get in front of Hugo Duro. He won the position, and he had a good first touch to beat Szczęsny, who was a little bit slow when it comes to covering the
man.
Good move by Valencia, a small consolation prize for Hugo Duro and for them. And Raphinha comes off the field.
Yes, off goes Raphinha. They had Gerard Martin ready. They had Robert Lewandowski
Raphinha and Balde both off.
ready as well. So they both find themselves out on the pitch now. Balde
Gerard Martin and Lewandowski on the pitch.
now watch from the sideline.
Good to see this. Rest being given to Raphinha.
3 changes for Valencia as well at this juncture. Fran Perez, one of the players to come on. Vasquez as well, and also Max Aarons, recently on loan from Bournemouth. There's Vasquez. Well, at least they have a goal.
This year, Inaki has been really good. I think deep down, I'm just too connected to Ter Stegen in a way that I don't want Peña to replace him just yet.
Playing the right wing back
Okay.
position. Max
Okay.
Aarons becomes the first English player
I mean,
ever to play for Valencia.
my thoughts on Ter Stegen is that
An English manager.
he's been key for Barcelona for many, many years. But I do think it's time for us to move on from Ter Stegen. I think in the past couple of years and seasons, I just think that he's been a liability in the biggest of games.
Interesting story. He was actually linked
That's my opinion on Ter Stegen. And, you know, as the club, I would look to replace him.
clubs.
Whether that be Peña or someone else, that's up to the club and the coach.
Gerard Martin to take this for Barcelona. Try to make their way through the defence again here. Barça. Casado just behind Lamine Yamal, who's making inroads.
Ferran with Lewandowski now on the pitch. Ferran will play the Raphinha role, so he will start from the left, attacking inside, becoming a second striker in this guys and leaving all the flank for Gerard Martin on the left.
Martin's new contract ties him to Barca until 2020.
Frenkie.
Current deal was up this summer. Previous deal was up this summer. Now has a new one.
Ronald Araujo's
Jules
deal
Koundé.
until 2031.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's an interesting fact. They haven't disclosed if the release clause has changed. Ronald Araujo had a 1,000 million euros release clause.
He had $1 billion.
Now Barcelona didn't say anything about if that clause has changed. The talk in the Catalan press is that Barcelona may have reduced significantly that quantity in order to be affordable and in order to Araujo to look for options if he wants to live.
And that price and that release clause apparently was rumored to be around 65 million euros. Now, I think 65 million euros for Araujo is a steal.
Uruguayan Araujo
If that's actually true,
signed up until
I'm looking to activate that
the terms anyway. 2030.
if I'm other teams.
Was 5-0. It is now 5-1. Barca
Nice.
try to end what has been a disappointing run for them in La Liga, if not in the other competitions. Excellent football from them in Saudi Arabia. They won the Supercopa, through to the next round of the Copa del Rey, and some of the best football we've seen from them has come in the UEFA Champions League. This new format, Hansi Flick certainly wanted to avoid the
Lamine Yamal.
playoff round and 2 additional matches. That's something Barcelona have successfully done.
Ah.
Trying to win it back there. Lamine Yamal.
Good defensive work from Lamine. He was trying to beat the defender, but
They're supporting again.
they did a good job defending that.
De Jong, little triangle here.
All right.
It's like a training game at times.
Hansi, Ansu Fati? Question mark?
At this point, you can have so many different options. From the
Christensen,
first to
potentially?
the end of the game, because you can try to score more goals, keep boosting players and the team's overall confidence. But on the other hand, you need to manage your workload, and you can also have fun just just passing the ball around and playing a big rondo.
A big rondo.
Credit that time to Valencia for being able to keep it going for a few seconds. Just a quick direction pointer for you, programming-wise. Real Madrid against Atletico is on the 8th of February, 2:30 p.m. Eastern on ESPN+.
That's a game that Barcelona, they have to keep an eye on. The Madrid derby. A draw would be ideal. Both teams lose and Barcelona get a victory. Whoo!
Says about Atletico.
Would be huge.
How annoying they could be.
Yes, yes.
I meant that as a bit of a compliment, but
Just Koundé.
Reminded me of that other clash
Bad pass.
against Bayern Munich in the 13-14 season against Guardiola's Bayern Munich. They deserved to lose so badly, and they ended up winning with an Antoine Griezmann goal. That's the old style that Atletico de Madrid are getting back slowly.
asking the question there, Hugo Duro.
No foul on Duro.
In the opinion of referee Cesar Soto.
Nice turn for Fermin. Out wide to Raphinha. I mean, Raphinha to Ferran.
For Barcelona, 20
Yeah, Ter Stegen has not been that good in recent years, apart from that one season with lots of clean sheets. But him being the only one left from the treble-winning team in 2015, I don't want him to leave before we win at least another CL trophy.
Hugo Duro.
Okay, so it's just you're going for the sentimental value.
Lewandowski hovering.
That's a world-class finish from Lewa. 6-1.
Top scorer in La Liga.
Boom.
And off the bench to bag his 17th.
Off the bench, and he scores. Another assist from Fermin Lopez.
Fermin Lopez,
Let's go.
player enjoying himself, wearing Barcelona colours. Didn't take Lewandowski very long, did it?
No, especially
That's a lovely goal.
plays himself so
Frankie
well
to
in
Fermin.
between the center backs. That pass by Fermin
Onside.
is sheer gold, winning.
Another brilliant pass from Fermin Lopez.
Center backs in between Cesar Tárrega and Yarek. It's a no.
Guys, as I said, he's the man of the match for me.
Not good, but
Fermin Lopez has been brilliant.
ends with the second
He's been
touch, and
involved in basically every single goal from Barcelona.
just getting the ball across the goalkeeper. This is classic Lewandowski. Well fed by Fermin. Winning an amazing
And the finish as well. That's a striker's finish.
Maybe the biggest part of the storyline here. Fermin Lopez, certainly Lewandowski delighted to get on the end of that.
That's a striker's finish.
And, well, they
17 goals in La Liga.
17 for Lewandowski.
17 goals in how many games?
And it does say a lot about him.
In 21. 17 goals in 21 in La Liga.
Found a way.
Exactly, because if you play Lewandowski in the box and you feed him, he's gonna deliver. But he needed that goal.
He did.
Some sort of,
He's been a little bit,
hat-trick.
you know.
To see Mbappé through the rearview mirror in the top goal scorer list.
Well, I mean, Mbappé was awful at the start.
Festival of goals
Barcelona reaches 100 goals.
from Barcelona.
Big milestone.
Avalanche here, and
Hopefully we can score a lot more in the season. Should have subbed off Ferran instead of Raphinha, in my opinion.
Fermin Lopez.
I mean, I like that substitution from Hansi. It gave rest to Raphinha, who's, you know, hasn't been able to rest much in the last couple of games. You give an hour of football to
We can deduce from it that
Raphinha, and then you rest him. I think that's smart.
Casado.
Just slipped up.
Was vying for it with Rioja. Marc Casado.
Hector 4 and Pau Victor both coming on. Great to see.
Additional changes. Frenkie de Jong to get that one away, and then Ferran Torres, but only as far as Yarek for Valencia, trying to win their aerial duels. Too much to do in terms of trying to get back into this game, but maybe they can build a bit of confidence. We'll see. Future matches in mind. Fulquier.
No, lovely to see Lamine Yamal as well defending.
Terribly often. Here's Vasquez. So they look for a way through again. That is not going to help the cause. Will be kept in though on this near side. Aarons. Back the way went Pepelu for Valencia. Aarons again. Frenkie de Jong.
Oh, Frankie.
That didn't go to plan.
Unlucky.
Max Aarons was in there.
Ooh.
Szczęsny
Almost a head collision right there. We need a goalkeeper ASAP though.
in the course of this game. What we have said is that Fermin Lopez has been
Szczęsny has been dodgy, I would say,
for the
in
Valencia
some moments.
defenders. That continues to be the case.
But I will say, I think if Szczęsny, he does gain some rhythm and some playing time, I do think that you're going to see a more confident Szczęsny.
Speaking of that, that's a good intervention by Szczęsny.
Here are the changes.
Lamine Yamal coming off,
Victor Fort,
and Just Koundé.
Victor
Good to see, boys.
coming on
Good to
for
see both
Barcelona.
of these players rested.
Off goes Jules Koundé, that's a straight swap on the right-hand side.
Confirmation of the Pepelu yellow card from earlier. And Lamine Yamal.
Exactly, and then we're going to be seeing Super Tech. That's right.
The applause.
Applause from Lamine Yamal, man. He had a great game.
They know what they
An
have.
absolute great game.
And Lamine Yamal,
I would say maybe he was Barcelona's second best player.
so he makes his way off. So the two are on here for Barca. Koundé has gone off as well. Fort is on, and likewise Pau Victor.
Who's going to play on the right as a right winger is a straight swap for Lamine Yamal.
Oh, lovely work from Pau Victor right there. Great pass into Ferran. Ferran finishes it. No!
Excellent goalkeeping by
No!
Matchday. Improvised goalkeeping.
First great intervention from Pau Victor in the match. Yeah, first involvement.
Brilliant. Receiving the ball on the right. Again, fed by Fermin. That first touch, amazing cross.
Great pass into Ferran.
First touch is excellent as well. So he can get away from Fulquier, but
Maybe the pass had a little bit more
he's
pace.
denied by Mamardashvili. Look at his reaction. It's like, come on, bro.
Ferran has made 5 freaking easy chances.
Lewandowski
Yeah.
together with Yarek.
He should have scored that pass from Raphinha, but I will admit,
English father.
I'm not going to criticize him too much.
Lewandowski here, and an opportunity for Valencia.
No way. 6-2?
Perez.
Offside.
But
Oh,
hang
thank
on,
goodness.
that will not count in terms of the decision on the pitch. Was a tidy enough finish.
Oof.
Luis Rioja. We need to see Luis Riojas as a position. Yep. He might be. Well, Pau Cubarsi's left foot might play him onside. Because
Let's see this.
All the Barcelona defenders were on the halfway line. And that is tight as well. Good finishing by Fran Perez, the son of a player who had a lot of glory days.
Bro, it went through Szczęsny's hands.
A lot of years, and Valencia as well.
Ah.
A great Valencia player, Francisco Rufete.
Offside though.
Indeed.
Ooh.
So from the
I might not say the same if he bangs in another goal.
likely to count thereafter.
I think there's another goal in the game.
So 6-1 it remains here at the Montjuic. And the Barcelona fans arrived here tonight.
I would say that.
First and foremost for a victory against Carlos Corberan's Valencia, knowing that Valencia perhaps had the capacity to be stuffy, to be awkward opponents, but when you get off to a dream start, and Barca did just
Oh, and then the wave being in the crowd.
builds confidence. Of course, confidence too from the ending to the game in the Champions League the other night against Benfica, that epic match. 72% of the possession with Barca.
They're enjoying themselves today. So is the crowd chanting ole ole, doing the Mexican wave. Showtime today at Montjuic.
That sums it up. Ferran Torres
Ah.
trying to play it out towards Victor Fort.
All right.
Frenkie de Jong.
Frenkie, Marcasado.
For Barça. Missed out Fermin Lopez for once, but has it now, received it from the young left back Gerard Martin.
Oh, lovely pass. No, Ferran.
Beaten down, Mamardashvili.
Ah, own goal.
Well, looked like Tarega who got the touch. It wasn't what he was planning at all. An own goal.
Oh, hell no. Hey.
Just gets worse
McTavish.
for Valencia.
Who created the seventh? Who created the seventh?
And the worst part for Valencia is that there's still 15 minutes left. This is a carnage for the visitors. Unlucky with that last touch by Cesar Tárrega, but well deserved by Barcelona. They are relentless today. That move by Frenkie de Jong, just not even touching the ball, but putting Ferran Torres in that goal-scoring position, and then Ferran's insistence. He gets denied by Mamardashvili, but he keeps chasing the ball, keeps sending that ball, just looking for something to happen.
Oof! If you're the defender, you feel so upset at that.
Didn't mean to, but he
On goal.
the seventh
On goal.
goal for Barcelona.
101 goals scored now.
But feel a bit there for Tarega. Just happened to be in the wrong place. And it came off him. And rendering Mamardashvili helpless. Well, Barcelona are back in terms of the
All right.
Liga situation.
Insane, but he needs to train with his finishing. I mean, hey.
Be 7 points adrift of Real Madrid, but this victory and getting this spectacle was very much needed. Pablo Torre is ready to enter the pitch as well.
No Ansu Fati. No Ansu Fati. You're looking more hesitant today than yesterday. Well, I appreciate that, Dorian.
Scoring in that match as Pepelu took the corner just then. Carlos Che. Alaves coming up for Barça in La Liga. Tight angle here.
Oh.
And that was a chance. It fell to the wrong man though. Yarek.
Oh my! That's a bad miss. That is a bad miss.
Kind of goal-scoring opportunities. He's right.
Yeah, it would have been offside though.
That wouldn't have counted either. But yeah, if you're leaning back and you're using your weaker foot, you can even miss a chance from these close.
Oh my God, he skied it. Score one, let them score one for the scoreline. 8-2.
Pablo Torre. So come on.
Oh, Barcelona got away with him there. Actually, it wasn't been offside.
Frenkie de Jong. Player to be replaced, I think.
That is it for Frenkie de Jong. Really enjoyed.
For Frenkie, not Marcasado?
Big hug from Hansi Flick. He got things started on this night of free-flowing goals for Barcelona.
He needed this solid performance, not only in the offensive aspect, but also contributing in defense.
And that should be gathered. It was by
All right.
Szczęsny. Flag had gone up just as it was developing.
No Ansu Fati, guys. No Ansu Fati.
Only 248 minutes in the Primera this season, so it'll do him good to get 10 plus stoppage time here.
We've seen Lewa, Pau Victor, Paulo Torre, Gerard Martin, and I think we have one more substitution to be able to make.
Who used to be so good in the 90s.
Still capable of.
Lovely back heel right there from Pau Victor.
That's always the case when you have players like Rioja in your ranks. Valencia. Eric Garcia, we've hardly had to mention that name at all. Gives you an indication as to how
Eric Garcia has been very solid in the match.
defensively.
Defensively, we've been very solid.
Strikers with this system of Hansi Flick, and the more they work, the less the defender will have to appear.
Aarons.
Nice, Gerard Martin. Good defending.
Still trying to beat Gerard Martin. Perez was in there.
No, don't concede, don't concede. Nice, Szczęsny. Good work coming out.
Duro.
Just put comment to the match. I agree.
Eric Garcia stood his ground. That was the offside position by Luis Rioja. His cross was wonderful. And then, yep, was that player going down.
Quick reminder about our Bundesliga coverage next weekend on ESPN Plus. Bayer Leverkusen, the defending champions, but now 6 points adrift of Bayern at home to Hoffenheim.
6 points adrift. Wow.
E
Is Harry Kane going to win his first trophy?
Drawing 2-2 this weekend. Leverkusen against Leipzig, they were 2-0 in front. Hoffenheim came back to get a 2-2 draw with Eintracht Frankfurt. One of the games played earlier today. It was opening up for Vasquez. 7-1 here. And now will be the moment for Mukhtar Diakhaby to enter the fold. Injured all season long. As we mentioned, out for almost an entire calendar year.
Oh, lovely dummy right there. Lua, fine Ferran. Ah. Too much pace on that. Szczęsny's trying to get involved in the game even when he shouldn't. That's what's causing the mistakes, in my opinion. Okay. Okay. I think that maybe his timing is off. I think that comes from lack of playing time and rhythm, I would say.
Not easy.
This time the first touch was excellent, and he lacked a little bit more accuracy.
I don't think that Ansu Fati is going to come on, guys.
A Catalan player, a former Barcelona youth system player, is ready to enter the pitch.
Neither is Anders Christensen.
Diakhaby, who's about to make that comeback.
And that is it for Jarek.
So even with a 7-1, Ansu Fati is still not coming on.
At this stage. And so too, fit again, finally fit again. Diakhaby. Fulquier goes off. At least he avoided the yellow card, which would have meant a suspension.
Oof.
For the next game.
Ansu isn't impressing Flick, they say. I mean, I understand that. I completely agree. Even when, for example, like, I'm hearing reports that Ansu Fati not necessarily has an attitude problem, but he's not giving effort in training. Like, he's just a passenger. He's like, oh, you know, I'm not playing. I'm fine with that. Hansi Flick doesn't see hunger in him.
And even though Valencia, for most of the season, have been struggling, if you look at many of the away games, they've drawn the last couple of away matches, 1-1 against Espanyol and against Sevilla. Not since the 28th of September, prior to tonight, had they lost away from home by more than a single goal. So it speaks to what we were saying earlier. They can be difficult opponents.
Nice, Eric Garcia.
Might not completely tell that tale.
Yeah, but they chose the wrong strategy today. As Luis Garcia said at halftime, they committed the harakiri, just trying to play a high line against.
Pau Victor with those dummies has been really, really good.
High again here, high up the pitch, defensively speaking. It was Diakhaby who finally got in the way. Here's Aarons. Has been busy enough since coming on. At least he's had a chance to venture forward on this near right-hand side.
Ansu should just leave so we can bring in Rashford. Ansu Fati, he's decided to stay. Barcelona, they gave him the option, hey, do you want to leave? Do you want to stay? It's up to you. And Ansu Fati took the decision to stay. I think right there, he's just
about, yeah,
I think sticking to that massive contract that Barcelona gave him, you know, when he was at his peak of his powers. If I'm Ansu Fati, I'm looking to get playing time, man. I need to be playing.
Not towards today, obviously.
As you mentioned, Valencia with Celta in their sights. It's before they take on Barcelona again. They must be thinking to themselves, well, that's all we need. Barcelona so soon in the Copa del Rey, but who knows? It's at the Mestalla. It's a different competition, different dynamic, perhaps.
We know that Sevilla were interested, but Barcelona, they're not going to do Sevilla any favors. That relationship is completely broken down between the two teams.
Fixture of this season, they won 1-2, but I remember Valencia got ahead in the scoreline. It's never easy for Barcelona at Mestalla.
Nah, playing Valencia at the Mestalla is extremely difficult.
But of course, this game and this score will be in the back of everyone's heads when they start playing.
Don't forget about ESPN FC coming up after the final whistle with Kay Murray in the chair. Here again from Ali Moreno, Luis Garcia, and Stevie Nicol will be joining in as well. Sure, there'll be lots of positivity from Stevie.
Good defensive work from Pau Victor as well, giving that coverage to Hector Fort. Nice, Martin. Good work. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Tosh shouldn't be the priority at the moment. I agree. I think that Barcelona, they're finalizing that deal first because it's basically like a guaranteed signing. The wages wouldn't be insane. He'd be coming on a free. You know, it's simple, straightforward, nothing to really negotiate. And so it's a relatively easy deal, easy and simple. In regards to Barcelona's actual priority, which I believe should be a left winger, that's when things are a little bit more difficult. There is a lot of debate, and there isn't a unanimous decision on who should be that left winger. Deco's favorite is Luis Diaz, but he's at Liverpool. He'd be costing a lot of money. You have Rafa Leao as well. Same thing. Half of the board, let's say, wants him. The other half doesn't. There's concerns about his reliability, his consistency. There's also people who would want Nico Williams. You know, best market option, 58 million euros. La Liga tested, La Liga proven. But then again, he's not having a great season. Good work right there, Szczęsny, coming off the line.
2016, that was with a clean sheet. Conceded one here.
Daniel and Raphinha on left wing. I don't think it needs another one right now. But the thing is, I think that Barcelona need a natural left winger. Like, even though Raphinha and Daniel can play there, I'd want a natural one. And even then, let's assume this, they can play there. What happens if they get injured, you know? You need, as a squad, you need multiple options.
Quite the thump there, Torre.
Defense, I think we're set. You know, there's not that many options in the defense that you say we needed to reinforce. We've just renewed Gerard Martins, so we're not going to be looking for a full left back. You have Hector Fort and Koundé out on the right back. I think you're set there.
That a player needs for being at Barcelona.
Base of the midfield, I think you're covered. I think that front line and the goalkeeper position should be two places you want to reinforce. Add some more depth in the offensive firepower that you can have.
Remember, it's a smallish squad compared to other big clubs around Europe, and plenty of younger players who have to be called upon from time to time. Valencia still plugging away. Rioja having switched to this right-hand side. There'll be a throw-in. Aaron's just waiting for the ball to be returned. This was Lewandowski.
Wrestling with César Tárrega.
The signing should be under 30 mil, then a full-fledged 60 plus mil deal for a second or third choice won't be good.
And he was halted illegally.
So McTavish, what signings would you want Barcelona to make in the summer?
Evident. I'll say these are the situations when there's really not much point in adding on a boatload of stoppage time.
No. It's called mercy.
Yeah, exactly.
No, yeah, just end the match. Just end it at 7-1. I personally would want a goalkeeper at this moment. Okay. So a top-level goalkeeper. Well, what the club, what they're thinking is that the long-term replacement for Szczęsny, we actually already have him, and that's Diego Cochin from the academy.
Well, we have hit the 90-minute mark. We have somebody on the pitch. A couple of people now arriving.
The security members. So something happened. Something happened yesterday at Valladolid as well.
Something occurring,
you know,
behind that goal away to our right.
A left winger and a left back in the summer.
Back to find out exactly how much stoppage time will be added on. Not sure we're going to get our answer just yet. There we go. 2 minutes. That's all.
2 minutes, okay.
Don't think anybody is going
That's
to
true
play.
too, but it all depends on how they manage it financially post-Ta.
Reflection, because this was over a long time ago. And, well, that
I think Ta is just an option to bring in. Let's say we get rid of a Christensen, a Eric Garcia. You know, you bring in Ta to replace him. You know, I don't think that's bad. You're replacing a 25, 24-year-old and Eric Garcia with, you know, a veteran, let's say. And well, an increase in quality too.
A very unhappy evening for Valencia. Here at the Montjuic, Aaron's playing that one in. Rioja. Anything but a rich and full-bodied performance from him. Not the only guilty party. Lewandowski with the pass. We've almost had the 2 additional minutes. Fought over there on the right-hand side. Pepelu was back there buttressing the Valencia defence.
And that's game.
With that, the final whistle.
Maybe Cam would be a good signing too, or maybe a center forward. I mean, we just signed Dani Olmo. We just signed Dani Olmo, so I don't think a Cam would be a right option. But I would say a striker. I think there we can have a conversation. A Jonathan David, potentially, you know? I think we need to make Ferran or Olmo play like Prime Suarez as a striker. We need someone like Jonathan David and striker as a long-term replacement of Lewa. Ta is definitely a good deal. He's got commanding presence in the back line. I'm a fan of Jonathan Ta coming to Barcelona. I like that move. Just I don't want that to be like, let's say, hey, we have Jonathan Ta, that's our market closed. No, I think Barcelona, they should make moves in the market and genuinely look to make, you know, big signings. One specifically in the attack. I'd want a big signing in the attack. But guys, Barcelona absolutely demolished Valencia 7-1. Absurd scoreline. Barcelona in free-flowing football right there. Just scoring goal after goal after goal. Fermin Lopez, what a performance he had, man. Absolutely dominating. And Barcelona making a statement in La Liga. And with that, boys, you look at the La Liga table, and it looks like this. Barcelona take advantage of Atletico Madrid dropping points. We are now 3 points behind Atletico Madrid, and we are 7 points behind Real Madrid. I don't think that's reflective of, you know, our performances this season, but Barcelona, we're gonna have a lot of work to do in La Liga yet to be remaining. But guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy the watch along. I will be back in a couple minutes with the match reaction. If you guys do want to join, feel free. And as always, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys.